Jane Fonda just went too far, and even her own fans are turning against her. What happened at her latest political rally will shock you. Everyone knows Fonda is politically active. She consistently labels herself a feminist and an activist. This is exactly why many people refer to celebrities like her as actors off-screen. They leverage their fame and influence to push political narratives. And frankly, it can be exhausting to watch. Over the past few months, Fonda has been attending political events almost constantly, but many of these appearances have backfired spectacularly. Most recently, following Rob Reiner's murder, her actions have become increasingly erratic. As I mentioned, numerous Hollywood figures have used Trump's response to Reiner's death as a reason to lash out at the public. Yet one of the most extreme examples comes directly from Fonda herself. At a recent political gathering, she delivered a lengthy, highly charged speech in which she politicized Reiner's death. The reaction? She was booed off the stage by her own supporters. This event was intended as a protest against Trump's policies, following his recent speech outlining his plans for the coming year. But as soon as Fonda began criticizing Trump's reaction to Reiner's death, the situation escalated quickly. She publicly claimed that Trump should be imprisoned, impeached, and jailed, simply because of how he responded to the tragedy. Her comments were made in front of roughly 200 attendees. Shortly after, parts of the audience began booing, shouting for her to leave the stage. Security had to intervene, especially after Fonda went further, insisting that not just Republicans and Trump supporters, but even independents, deserved to be thrown in prison. Her remarks reportedly became so extreme that her own security struggled to convince her to step down as she tried to continue speaking. Jane Fonda, who was reportedly close to Rob Reiner, made multiple hostile comments targeting Trump supporters and independents alike. After being escorted off stage amid loud boos, she was placed into her SUV and quickly removed from the area. In the aftermath, her team is reportedly pushing her to cancel all planned political appearances and protests for 2026, including advising her not to attend the No Kings protests scheduled for next year. Let's be clear, if there's one actress who can legitimately be called a lifelong activist, it's Jane Fonda. These days, she seems to attend more rallies than film projects, and that's just a fact. She still carries the nickname Hanoi Jane, referencing her controversial actions during the Vietnam War in the 1970s. And one thing is undeniable. She has no intention of stopping her anti-Trump messaging. But now, even some of her longtime fans are beginning to push back. Many feel she's gone too far. Of course, people are upset about Rob Reiner's murder and Trump's response. That's understandable. But when celebrities like Fonda use tragedy to attack the public, it changes the dynamic. Her true colors begin to show, and even some of her supporters are starting to walk away. Despite the backlash, Fonda is reportedly doubling down. She plans to attend even more political gatherings, continuing to mock Trump supporters and independents. Sources claim she feels no remorse for her controversial remarks about jailing citizens, a statement that shocked much of the audience present. Adding to this, her agent reportedly advised her to cancel an upcoming appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live in early January, where she intended to mock Trump once again. But Fonda is said to be ignoring that advice. This is, in fact, the 5th time this year she's been booed off stage. She is now allegedly planning a full political tour, making appearances once or twice a month throughout 2026, aiming to influence the midterm elections. In recent interviews, insiders have hinted she may even push for virtual appearances to reach wider audiences, showing just how determined she is to make her voice heard. Here's the bigger picture. A growing number of celebrities are launching political tours under the assumption that their voices can sway election outcomes. Even Jennifer Lawrence, despite her own political opinions, admitted something crucial. Celebrities do not determine political results. Politicians do. Voters do. Jane Fonda, however, seems convinced her influence can shape the 2026 midterms. Since Rob Reiner's death, her behavior has reportedly become more unpredictable. And this is starting to create tension with major studios. She's losing roles. Her attempted comeback in her 80s has reportedly stalled. Studios are distancing themselves, and deals have reportedly fallen through, including HBO rejecting a proposed fitness series. Since then, insiders say she's become increasingly defensive. It's a dramatic fall from grace for one of Hollywood's most iconic figures, and the story is far from over. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you make of Jane Fonda's recent actions and statements? Where do you think this is headed? If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up to support the channel. I'll see you next time.